day, everybody. It is Chris Clark with discgolf.law. I am going to speak with you today about a legal concept. Many of you know, those of you that know us, know that we've got a team of trademark attorneys here, and we really believe and feel strongly about individuals and businesses protecting their trademarks. It might surprise you to know that the purpose of trademark law is really to protect the public. It's to protect consumers. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. We're trying to use trademark law as a framework to protect consumers against confusion in the marketplace. It's pretty simple. If you want to go and purchase something, you want to know something about the source of where those goods come from. Or in the case of services, where those services come from. That's what trademarks are all about. They're all about identifying the source of where something comes from. So if you're a loyalist to a particular brand of discs, let's say you throw only MVP discs, you want to be able to either browse online or walk into a brick and mortar store and know that if you see a disc that is labeled MVP, you know something about that. You know something about the source of where that came from because you've learned to trust it. That's your brand. That's what you want. It can be disappointing for consumers if they make their way to a store and they see something and they say, gosh, that looks a lot like the brand that I throw. And who knows, maybe you're in a hurry. Maybe it's just a confusingly similar brand name or appearance. Long story short, you grab the wrong thing. It turns out it's not what you thought. And that's because it had a confusingly similar marking to the brand that you know and trust. That scenario right there where the consumer gets screwed because they bought a disc that they thought was something that it wasn't, that really is one good example of what trademark law is all about. I've been doing this for a long time. I've looked at this issue in a lot of industries. The disc golf industry has some major problems coming down the pike in terms of trademark protection. And I'm not gonna talk in very specific terms because I think many of you, if you think about it, you could probably come up with some on your own. But the bottom line is, think about the products that you buy in disc golf. Think about the brands that you trust in disc golf. Ask yourself whether you've ever been confused if one product was from a particular manufacturer, or were you confused and you thought it was, but it turned out to be, or you thought it wasn't and it turned out that it was. And we're not going to try to get too deep into the legal weeds here. Whether you are a new bootstrapping startup business that you work on the weekends in your garage, all the way up to Discraft, Innova, Disc Golf Pro Tour, Jomez, Bushnell, everybody in the space, make sure that your trademark strategy is in place. That's all I want to say. I realize it sounds self-serving coming from a trademark lawyer to urge you to hire somebody to do some trademark work. I get that. And there's lots of fantastic trademark attorneys in this country, and I'm quite sure that you can find one. Be great if it was us, but if it's not, that's fine. My stronger, higher passion and drive around this issue is just to see people be better, just to see people adopt best practices in disc golf the way that other industries have, with so many different examples of products and services across the board. So I've got lots more to say about trademarks, about why they're so important, about what it's all about. But just with this quick message to those of you in disc golf, if you're a player, if you're a company, if you're new, been doing it for a long time, get that trademark work buttoned up. It's gonna save you a lot of costly headaches in the future. Take it from me.